Welcome back to the Elimination Chamber. We started this thing a little while ago. We love putting people in the hot seat. We got sick of putting ourselves in the hot seat.
Yeah.
And so we have a special guest here, one of the sexiest men in all of YouTube. And he's got a big, giant brown eye. MegaDan29 is in the building, and he's rocking a Christmas sweater. 'Tis the season. Fa la 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 la.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Good. How are you? Are you ready, dude, to get your ass freaking plowed?
When I watched these Elimination Chamber videos, I went, man, I have to do this.
Yeah.
This will be fun. This will be fun. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Today, I'm going to put your ass in the chamber. I've got 5 questions for you, and I'm pretty happy with them. I thought some of them I think I know. I kind of maybe know the answer, but I'm going to put these in a way that it's going to make you very perplexed,
Yeah,
I think. So,
I'd be nervous if I were you.
Yeah. So, first one, I know that you're a huge fan of the 8-bit era, the NES, etc. So I'm not going there. I'm going 16-bit era because I feel like you're kind of lukewarm on that era. And you can pick it, and if you don't, you can never play a game in that era again. So the 16-bit era versus Generation 6, or the case for you, the PlayStation 2.
So, okay, so 8-bit era or PlayStation 2, you said?
No, 16-bit. So you get to keep
so
the
you're
NES.
talking Super Nintendo,
Yes.
Sega Genesis,
Yes.
or PS2.
Yeah, you gotta think. You got all those freaking Contra Hardcores on the Genesis.
Yeah, that's actually, spoilers, my favorite game on the Sega Genesis. So that's it's a really, really good game. And then, so you're talking, man, Super Punch-Out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Contra 3. But then over on the PS2, which I have over here, I have been just finding diamond after diamond, man. Gosh, you know, I'm gonna say, just because you're throwing, because you're probably talking TurboGrafx 16 too, then, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then on the PS2 side, though, you've got GameCube, you've got Dreamcast, which I know you love a lot, and the original Xbox. So,
How about PS1 also then?
nope, because that would be Gen 5. So,
Okay, that'd be Gen 5.
Yep.
Okay, I understand that. Okay. So then I think I would go the 16-bit era.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Okay.
you didn't think I was gonna do that?
I thought that was going to be tough. I knew if it was 8-bit era, that would be a landslide.
Yeah, so I love PS2, right? But then you start getting into stuff like GameCube. I don't play as much. Dreamcast, you know the situation. With
Yeah,
that. You're still trying to sell me on that. So that's why if PS1 was involved, there's a lot of really good nostalgic stuff with PS1. But dude, the more I play Super Nintendo, where I've been going into it a lot lately, I've been finding a ton. And then last year, I played a lot of Sega Genesis, and there's a ton of good games on there too.
Dude, there's so many good games.
Yeah, so I think that one, because you have 2 banger systems, in my opinion,
Yeah.
and PS2 is the only real big one. But the PS2 has a lot of titles, but I find myself turning on my Sega Genesis and my Super Nintendo more. Like, I'd have to
especially in
say,
today's market.
yeah, like that seems to be more of what I'm finding, and I find more games in that also. Like, I'm just continuing to find games.
Yeah.
You can say the same thing about PS2, but I would say most of the PS2 games I do kind of know about. I just didn't play them yet or something like that. And we might have a special guest right here.
Oh, there he
Nice.
is.
The chug.
So yeah, I think I would have to go the 16-bit era.
Okay.
Damn. Good answer. Good answer.
All right. Hopefully this one puts you in a really bad spot. The next one, Castlevania as a whole,
Whole franchise.
or Ninja Gaiden.
Okay, so
That's tough.
this one's tough for sure because the NES ones are some of my favorite games, especially one. Especially one. It's such a good game. Man, Castlevania's really good. So as I've been playing more of the Castlevanias, man, I just keep diving and diving deeper. And I'm actually at the
rabbit
DS.
hole.
And man, I'd have to say, and this could change from when you're asking me this. So you know all those Ninja Gaidens on the Xbox?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Gaiden Black.
I have
and-
not actually played those yet.
Oh,
I've
those are
watched people
badass.
play them.
Those are so
yes,
good.
I've heard they're really good, and I heard they're really difficult. So I might fall in love with those, and I'm not really sure. But I'd have to say right this moment, Castlevania for sure.
Ooh, okay.
Because you have all the great 16-bit games, okay, which honestly I think is better than the NES ones. I like the 16-bit Castlevanias. So Super Castlevania, Bloodlines, Rondo. I mean,
Yep.
And then you also got like on the PS1, Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, Symphony of the Night's one of my favorite games, dude.
It's so good.
So Ninja Gaiden has Ninja Gaiden 1 that's really big on there. But as for 2 and 3, they're good games. They're not fantastic, great. And then the Xbox ones, I haven't really had a chance to fall in love with yet. You know, I don't know if I'll even like them, to be honest. But
Yeah.
I take everybody's word for it. I watch them, and I think they look cool. But I've never had my own personal time with it yet, which is coming up soon. So
Yeah, didn't they just release like a collection of those or something like that?
Ooh.
Yes, and you know, I don't know. You know me, man. So I don't know whether to go like straight OG or to go with those. I'm not really sure what to do.
So yeah, I think on Xbox there's a couple different versions. I think there's just Ninja Gaiden and the Ninja Gaiden Black. They buffed out some things. It was like, I think it's the same story.
Okay,
but they
it's the
fixed
same
some
story.
things.
Okay.
And then once you get into the PS3 era, you have Ninja Gaiden
Sigma.
and Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. And then I think there's also like a game just called Ninja Gaiden 2.
Okay.
But I know it's weird. Like
Some of them are the same games, just rematch.
You
Like
see, you
it's
see
very
what
confusing.
I mean? So I might be. If you ask me that a year from now,
It might be.
I
different.
don't know what I can.
But
tell
then,
you.
it's tough because you got like all the Castlevania games on like the handhelds. Which
And
are
I'm
pretty
telling
good.
you that right
Yeah.
now, dude. Castlevania is right there for me. With like when you start talking to me, like, "Hey Dan, what's your favorite franchise?" There's a hand select few I'm gonna think of, and that's in there. for
Castlevania.
sure.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna tell you
phenomenal.
Castlevania. Yeah.
All right, question 3 of this
Okay.
elimination chamber. You're doing pretty good so far. Now, this is franchise versus franchise, so you got to be thinking. This
here we
isn't just
go.
video games. This includes comics. This includes toys. This includes movies. Battletoads or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And I just want to mention real quick before you say anything. Remember when you No Death ran Battletoads?
Yeah.
Remember when you
Yes.
freaked out?
I did it! Yes! Oh my god! I fucking did it, dude!
Man, that's funny you say that. So I love Ninja Turtles. I love it so much. It's very cool. I actually was working on watching all of the cartoons at one point in my life.
Ooh,
Very hard to
great
do.
cartoon.
But there's a lot of them. And I love the movies. I actually like the Michael Bay movies that came out. I thought they were really freaking good. I like the old ones too. Of course I do. I grew up with a ton of the toys. So then Battletoads comes along, and I played that as I got older. And I played it when I was a kid a little bit on the NES, and I never really got too far. Pretty much just the Turbo Tunnel, and then sorry.
You're good.
Then I feel like that was appropriate for this channel.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We allow it.
But anyways, so then I got into Battletoads, especially when I started collecting, because then I played Battletoads Battle Maniacs on the Super Nintendo. I figured out the Game Boy ones, and then of course I fell in love with the NES one, because the mountain you have to climb just to beat that game, I
So
think
tough.
is the one game that told me, Daniel, you can beat whatever game you want. If you can get through this, you got it, man. And then when I know Death ran it, that was a whole thing on, like, it sounds crazy. I know I say this every time. It's like super nerdy, but it's like that was a thing on life. That when you think you can't do something, you need to keep trying, and you might be able to surprise yourself. And that reaction was surprising myself.
Yeah,
I literally
dude.
thought inside, might have bit off more than I can chew here. You know what I mean? This might have to be the first time I kind of quit. You know what I mean? So like I was in the headlock about to tap out. You know what I mean? But anyways, this chug, man, I'm sorry. It's supposed to be in the video.
Yeah.
But anyway, I would have to go Battletoads.
Dang.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, because
Wow.
all of the stuff that I want for it now, like this I keep right here up in front. The Battletoads, one episode they came out with, they almost had a cartoon of Battletoads.
Which would have been really cool.
Yep, there's action figures I want of Battletoads, but they're very expensive. So I'm glad you brought that up. I have become a collector of Battletoads, and my Ninja Turtle stuff. Matter of fact, with some of the stuff I sold, I actually got rid of it. And right now, I actually have plans for right now. I have a Ninja Turtles. You know those boxes? You showed me. There's a wrestling one.
Yeah,
Those
like
chests.
a chest.
Yes. So there's a Ninja Turtles one that everything is sitting on right now under me, and I was actually going to be giving this away soon. So,
Whoa.
To somebody who likes Ninja Turtles a lot more than I do.
That's crazy,
That's
man. 'cause
really funny you bring that up. And I'd have to go Battletoads because of how special this is to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I look at this and this just said it. This is a big staple for video games in general for me. Like when I see video games, I have to kind of look at this.
Yeah.
When I know Death ran this, I brought it to work for like 2 weeks.
It was like your spirit animal.
Yeah, it was an accomplishment going, yeah, that was awesome, you know? So yeah, freaking Battletoads, man, I gotta go with it.
Oh, dude,
All right.
that's so
Surprised?
badass.
You surprised?
I thought, well, I knew what the answer would be if I did video games, but when I went whole franchise,
Okay.
I thought that might really tug on your nostalgia string.
And I think 90% of the people would pick Ninja Turtles
Yeah, oh, for sure.
because there's more
And I'll
more
tell
of
you
it.
this, and I think you guys can answer this too. Don't sleep on that new one. That was fun.
Oh, it was way
Yeah, the
awesome.
new Battletoads game. That's
I had a really
badass.
good time with it. Everybody was dogging it, but man, I authentically enjoyed that game.
We did too, and I really want to get. I want them to release a physical copy.
Yeah,
of
because
it.
we played it on
Me
freaking
too, 'cause
Steam.
I had to play it
and,
on Steam.
yeah, and we don't play on PC.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
what a great game.
Okay, we're moving into the realm of professional wrestling,
Yes.
Okay.
and this is more like you got to take back to when you were growing up, and you would erase the impact or the history they had on the business.
Uh oh.
Do you take Stone Cold Steve Austin? Everything else happens the same in the era, or Jim Ross?
Ooh. That's tough, dude.
JR.
And I mean, you're either gonna live without, oh hell yeah, or good God Almighty, the man's broken in half.
He's speechless.
I'm gonna have to do this because JR affected you in so many more ways.
Oh my god.
JR, dude.
Oh.
JR is the best announcer in anything ever.
Why, Triple H? You son of a bitch! Why? Tell me why!
Can you imagine
he
if he would
is.
have? Can you imagine if he would have announced the NFL, dude? Like, that's just a
Good God Almighty,
slobber knocker.
it's a blitz! Yeah. The field goal is wide right! Or like when the Lions played the Bears, that stupid idiot called timeout twice! Dude, it'd have to be JR, bro,
That's
because
insane.
he was. You felt his presence during every single match.
Yeah.
And dude, he's still going today, right?
Yeah.
He's in AEW.
Yep.
So don't act like that don't help AEW right now.
It does.
You know, where I will say this, and this is no knock on Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's freaking amazing. But like when Stone Cold comes back nowadays for like a Raw night or whatever, it's kind of just a song and dance thing. He stuns a bunch of people. It's funny. Don't get me wrong, it's great.
Yeah.
But like it's more of a WWE needing help thing more than it is Austin, you know, coming back and doing something. Jim Ross actually is like on the roster basically. You know what I mean? He's just the best. I mean, can you name a better announcer of all time?
It's not even close.
No,
It's not even close.
He's
I
so
mean,
iconic.
how many times did Jim Ross get you cracking up, man?
Oh yeah.
Well, and what's cool is he,
Go ahead.
no matter what match you're watching, you could not care about who's wrestling, and he still makes it entertaining.
There's many times when it's Kane versus Undertaker, Mankind versus The Rock, Triple H versus The Rock, where Jim Ross sells that match so much.
Oh yeah.
And he has you laughing, you know, more than he makes it more fun. in wrestling.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know if these were his doings or not, but I feel like gave so many people their nickname. Like Triple H got called the Game.
Okay.
Stone Cold, the Texas Rattlesnake. I mean, I think those are just JR-isms. That's just how he talks.
Go out and get you some.
You know, so these people get their names kind of from him. The Big Red Machine. I think that's just him just hip firing.
Yep. No, okay. That'd be an interesting little Easter egg to ask them. You know what I mean? That's a really good one. And that's not to sleep on Stone Cold. I fucking love Stone Cold.
Oh,
dude.
Stone
Cold's great.
He's so good.
And yeah, wrestling without Stone Cold would be a damn shame. But at the end of the day, Jim Ross was there the whole 2 hours of the show.
Dude, he was like the voice of our childhood. And I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. It is funny to say, but
yeah,
he was the
made it
fatherhood
so
voice.
If I met him, I would literally shake his hand just saying, "Thanks for making it so fun."
Yeah.
You know, he made it so much more fun, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good old JR.
I had a feeling that one was going to be a tough one for you. But, okay, last one. And, you know, I don't know how much of a movie buff you are, but I know the era that you're, like, super nostalgic for. And I know you love both these characters. I think I know the answer, but I think this is a tough one. First Blood. Rambo First Blood. Or RoboCop.
Ooh.
I'd buy that for $1.
I have to say... that one is, I love RoboCop. I've actually been playing a lot of RoboCop games lately. So is that what got you to ask me this?
Yeah, well, I see you playing the games, and I was like, but I know he loves Rambo. So
Oh, I freaking love Rambo, dude. So if you guys don't know it, Rambo First Blood is like my number one best movie ever.
Oh,
So-
damn, really?
So unfortunately, this is like not super hard for
Yeah.
me. And I don't want to sleep on RoboCop. I love RoboCop, but man, if I had to choose one or the other, get your robot ass out of here. But I gotta go with Rambo, dude.
Damn.
Rambo First Blood. The reason is, man, Rambo First Blood, it sends you through a lot more emotions. Like, you feel bad for him. You're mad at the police, but at the same time, you get where the police are coming from, where they want to freaking... I know you're saying characters as a whole, but First Blood is... It's just such one of those life lesson type movies, and you see where everybody's coming from, and you're not really on totally anybody's side. You get where he's coming from, but at the end of the day, you know, Rambo is treated bogus. But RoboCop is just one of those badass. Like, I can't believe they thought of that. The toy line, it's nostalgic.
yeah.
It's great stuff for sure. But I'd have to go Rambo because, dude, the Vietnam stuff. I'm a huge Vietnam guy. Like, I love watching documentaries on it and stuff.
Oh,
so.
back in Nam.
Yeah. so Rambo definitely tugs on that. I'll tell you this, though. The new Rambo was...
I haven't seen the new one.
That hurts it bad. Don't even watch it, man. Oh, my God. What is he doing? Just stop, Rambo. Sylvester Stallone, if you're watching Gaming Off the Grid, I love you to death, but stop.
Yeah, enough is enough.
Let it go. But yeah, I'd have to go with Rambo here, man.
I will say both these movies to this very day blow my mind at the special effects in both movies.
Oh, yeah.
What they were able to pull off back then. Like, the shit looks so good. Like, so good. Like, not cheesy good. Good.
Me and Megan were just talking about that. So I watch a lot of old movies with Megan, stuff like that. We watched all the Nightmare on Elm Streets and stuff. Even if sometimes they look a little cheesy sometimes, like, I think about the Freddy Krueger where, like, he raised his mouth up. I forget what movie it is, but then he swallows the dude whole. Like, he's, like, literally swallowing the guy. That was all really cool special effects. Like, everything is so boring nowadays.
How'd they do that back in the day?
Yeah, the computer just doing it.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
you
so
want to see how
fascinating
they
to
pull
see.
it off.
Yeah,
you know?
I love the behind the scenes of, like, old movies being like,
Yeah.
Well, it's really cool. Like, Star Wars, an example. Like, when they show, like, the plane flying, they built, like, small sets, and then they just got the camera really close to it. And,
Yes.
and that's the shots. Like,
It's like toys.
yeah, they basically got toy shots that look real. Like, that's so cool.
They're just playing with their fucking toys, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
Nobody's
look at the difference between when AVGN does it and Star Wars did it. You know, like, it's quite a bit different. So, yeah, No, I'd have to go Rambo there, but I like the comparison though, because I feel like I'm being bogus to RoboCop, and that's not cool. But I like RoboCop also. He's awesome.
Yeah, well, I'll let Officer Murphy know that you picked John J. Rambo over him. I guess I'll give him a call after this.
Insert the cameo. Yeah.
He'll be coming for you.
Dan, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, he goes out of character, man. That's fucked up.
Well, dude, this has been awesome. Thanks for doing it. You're a great sport about it. And, dude, we're obviously friends off camera and all that, but we thoroughly love your channel.
Yep.
Thank you for the entertainment. Just the laughs, man. I can just listen to you play video
Thank
games. It's like on end. It's out of control. Anybody watching, if you haven't checked out MegaDan29, you got to. Best gamer I've ever met, and I'm not just giving him a tug under the screen. This is real talk. And if you want to learn how to play some stuff and you're struggling with retro games, just watching him get through it.
Well, that's how I learned how to play everything. It is. I'm not being honest.
He's the modern day version of any type of strategy guide you could possibly need. So anyway, Dan, thanks for joining us. And everybody, much love. We'll see you next time right here on Gaming Off the Grid.
Remember when you no death ran Battletoads?
Yeah.
Remember when you freaked out?
Yeah, because you gotta cut in. Yeah. So
What's up, dude? Dude, this looks like real life. Makes me crazy that you don't know my name. Well, I could tell you.
It's crisper. It's crisper.
okay,
Yeah, it's definitely more crystal clear.
start your video off like.
Hey! And it's already hard enough to pick up items when you're wearing boxing gloves, and then he does that.
I was saying that, and then you guys said it. You go, well, he is wearing boxing.
So it makes sense.
Bringing real life into video games.
Yeah. That'd be so fucking funny if he, like, every time he picked him up, he, like, bobbled him for a second, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, I can't open this.